Our topic is kidney failure or renal failure or renal disease or kidney disease. Kidney failure means loss of function of one kidney or both kidney. When one kidney or both kidneys stop to function, this is called kidney failure. Complete or partial loss of kidney function is called kidney failure. The causes of kidney failure are hypertension. Hypertension means too much blood pressure, high blood pressure, and diabetes mellitus alias sugars, a disease which commonly called sugars, and the scientific name diabetes mellitus is also a cause of renal or kidney failure. Some anti-inflammatory drugs may also lead to kidney failure. When kidney stones are not treated, they may also cause kidney failure. What are symptoms of kidney failure? How you know that you are a patient of kidney failure and you need the kidney treatment? The symptoms of kidney failure include urea in blood, uric acid in blood, because the function of kidney is to separate urea or uric acid from the blood, but now kidneys are not functioning normally. That is why urea or uric acid will be in the blood and will not be removed by the kidneys outside of the blood into the urine. Due to remaining of urea or uric acid in the blood, there may be swelling in hands, feet, legs, etc. They will start to collect in weight-bearing parts of the body, which will be swollen as a result. This is symptom of kidney failure. Other symptom of kidney failure include weight loss, becoming too much thin, and breath shortness, difficulty in breathing, also vomiting and nausea are symptoms of kidney failure. Nausea means a feeling to vomit, and vomiting means to release what you have eaten from your bowels to the outside of the body, from your intestines to the outside of the body. And how kidney failure be treated? How kidney failure is treated? That is, there are two methods, two proper techniques, and these include dialysis and kidney transplant. So what is dialysis? Dialysis is a technique, it is a method to clean the blood. If kidneys are not working, this is a treatment given to the patients of kidney failure, and in dialysis the blood of the patient is cleaned artificially by generally two ways, which are peritoneal dialysis and hemodialysis. Dialysis means cleaning of blood by artificial means, not by the kidneys. So in peritoneal dialysis, a specialized tube called catheter is entered into the body around peritoneal cavity, which is present around the gut. Imagine this is the gut, the food canal, the food pipe, or intestinal tract or gastrointestinal tract. This is gut from which food passes. Around the gut in the abdomen there is a cavity. This cavity, from starting from here to here, it is called peritoneal cavity. Now the membranes which is present around covering the peritoneal cavity, this membrane is called peritoneum. Peritoneum contains too much blood pressure, too much blood vessels like those present in the glomerulus. And in peritoneal dialysis, a tube, a pipe is placed against the peritoneum. Here a pipe, this pipe like structure is placed. When blood present in peritoneum passes by this tube, entered into the abdomen by the side of peritoneum, the wastes like urea or uric acid present in the blood pass from blood into this tube and then they are drained out. Peritoneal dialysis is named because of the peritoneal cavity and peritoneum, around which there is placed a tube inside the body. And peritoneal dialysis can be done at home. Now we talk about hemodialysis. Hemodialysis include some special machine, and it is always done in the hospitals, in the dialysis centers. A machine called dialyzer is used in hemodialysis. The dialysis which uses a dialyzer is called hemodialysis. A dialyzer is a machine which consists of pipes like this, These pipes or tubes are semi-permeable. The walls of these tubes or pipes are semi-permeable, means various materials can cross the walls easily. These are semi-permeable like the cell membranes. So the blood is passed in dialyzer through the tubes of dialyzer, and between the tubes of dialyzer here dialysing fluid is present. When blood passes through the tubes of the dialyzer, the urea and other wastes present in the blood move out of the blood into the dialysing fluid, which is removed until the material, the filtrate, enters in the last tube of the dialyzer. It has become completely clean. The blood from artery of patient is taken into dialyzer, and the blood from dialyzer is entered into the vein of the patient. The tubes of the Dazzer are semi-permeable. When the blood is passing through the tubes of Dazzer, the wastes present in the blood move out of the blood into the dazing fluid present between the tubes, which is removed from the Dazzer, and continuously fresh dazing fluid is added in the Dazzer. Hemodialysis cannot be done at home. For hemodialysis, you have to go to the dazing centers. Another method to treat the kidney failure, and the best method according to me to treat the kidney failure, is kidney transplant. Kidney transplant means replacement of the damaged kidney with the healthy kidney. Replacement of failed kidney with healthy kidney. This may be one kidney replaced with the healthy kidney or both kidneys. The replace of the failed kidney with healthy kidney is called kidney transplant. And for kidney transplant, there is one condition, and this condition includes matching of blood proteins. Means a person who is donating his kidney, who is giving his kidney, the donor must have the proteins similar to those of the person who is receiving, who is receptor of the kidney. The blood proteins of donor and recipient must be matched, must be similar. This means the blood groups of donor and recipient must be same. If this condition is not met, there will be transplant rejection. Transplant rejection means if you have not properly matched the blood groups and blindlessly you have performed the kidney transplant, then the transplanted kidney will also destroy the healthy kidney, or if no healthy kidney is present, it will be destroyed on its own by the proteins present in the blood. A transplanted kidney usually works as long as for about 15 years. After this, you need a new kidney transplant. Kidney transplant is possible if someone offers you or donates you kidney depending upon his will. If you forcibly take the kidney from a person, then it is a crime, and legal donation of kidney is necessary for successful kidney transplant. Also, the matching of the blood proteins means the matching of blood groups is an important factor.